get going with professionals here tonight, a 7-fight card. And first up, the heavyweights, it is Johnny Noctor up against Robbie Hanlon, the Poet Hobo up against Chewy, if you want to go on nicknames. Both these guys looking for their first professional win tonight. They're not young men, they're not old by any stretch of the imagination, but in boxing terms, 33 and 32 is moving on a little bit when you've just had a couple of fights. Hanlon a lot taller, and he holds a 6-centimetre reach advantage as well as some 3 kilos. And here is the Poet Hobo, Johnny Noctor. Trains by himself at the Barossa Road Boxing Club in downtown Hobart. Tonight in his corner is Mark Bajero and Alan Luxford.
Angelo Hyder warned me about Johnny Noctor. He said he's a bit of a live one, he's a bit of a wild man, so I'm looking forward to seeing this. He's a bit out there, I think. Very entertaining, should be.
And he's, if you're speaking that this guy is out there, he is in great company on tonight's card. The Wills boys, they're out there. So too Sonny Michelangelo. So a little bit of the unknown here tonight. This is Johnny Noctor.
Now, a little birdie told me before the show, Andy, that if you were ever to fight someone and you thought you could take someone, Johnny Noctor's your man.
It could be Johnny Noctor. It could well be Johnny Noctor. Into the ring now comes Robbie Hanlon. One bout in November of 05, one bout in November of 06. Just the 7 career rounds, and yet to taste victory at 32 years of age. And we wish that both these guys all the success in the world. Johnny Noctor just doing some fancy dancing centre ring. I'd love to see a little bit more of that. The Poet Hobo.
I want to know what's in Johnny Noctor's water bottle.
It's not water. Let's go to Rick Powell.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now present to you a heavyweight bout which has been scheduled for 4 by 2-minute rounds. As we now introduce out of our red corner, making the long journey up from the Upper Isle in Tasmania, wearing the black shorts. He's formerly of Burwood, New South Wales, now living in Hobart. He is self-trained at the Barossa Road Boxing Club in Hobart. He's enjoyed 3 professional bouts thus far, weighing in at 93.8 kilograms. Would you please make welcome the Poet Hobo, Johnny Noctor. And across the ring and in the blue corner tonight, wearing the blue shorts, he lives at Wyoming here in Gosford. Self-trained at the Niagara Park Youth Centre. So far he's also enjoyed 2 bouts, weighing in at 96.7 kilograms. Would you please make welcome Robert Chewy Hanlon. Charlie Lucas in charge of the action.
Veteran referee Charlie Lucas walks the 2 men into
okay, boys,
ring.
keep this clean, knuckle part of the glove. You know what it's all about. 4 rounds, touch them up. Okay. You're right, Brad?
Here we
Brad,
go.
you're right.
The first of 7
you're right, Max.
professional bouts on this July edition of Big Time Boxing. That is Johnny Noctor, the Poet Hobo. His opponent tonight, blue trunks, Robbie Hanlon. Anything possible here. It's not going to be pretty.
Definitely not pretty.
Hanlon was tagged there by a right hand from Noctor.
Stop. Step back. Hey, when I say stop,
jumping in the middle.
Now listen to me. When I say stop, stop punching. Okay, box.
He's awkward. That's a nice way of putting it. Hanlon going to this midsection.
Not direction heading a decent left hook there. Old Chewy's eating him so far.
Oh! What about that from Johnny Noctor?
Stop! Stop punching, step back. Okay, box.
Just looking at him, you can tell it's going to be entertaining, Andy. Regardless of the skill level, it does take a lot of courage to be in there.
Oh, you bet.
Respect that.
Both guys guys marked already, so the punches, they're landing. Had to look for the big right there, but was just a little bit slow to unload. As a result, Noctor was able to move a few in. Danny, the first guy to reassess what they're doing and go back to training. Move in and move in slowly with your hands up is going to win this one.
Well, Johnny Noctor's actually landed a couple of good body shots. I think he hurt you here at the times, as well as landed a couple of decent head shots. Johnny Noctor just doesn't look like a professional fighter. He looks like the local postie.
Okay, box.
Oh, you missed it.
Oh, dear.
He's just put in a dance
Right.
move.
Stop punching, step back. Okay, box.
Final 10 seconds of the opening round.
Corners.
Let's go into the corner with Johnny Noctor. In there is Angelo Hyder and Alan Luxford.
Now listen, you want to win? You want to win? I asked you to jab. The only punch you landed was the jab. And a few uppercuts landed, right? And keep breathing, blow right out. Now listen, you've heard it about 4 times, right? Okay? But you've got 3 more rounds to go. So do me a favour. I'm hurting my throat trying to help you. You're not listening. Don't get hit. We're all yelling out jab. Don't get hit. Okay, a few times you just missed you.
Unorthodox, you bet. A little bit of show from Johnny Noctor early in round number 1. He's forced onto the back foot there. Sneaking through with the right hand, perhaps. The left hand was headed north.
If he doesn't perform this round, there's a fair bit of hair on that chest that H can have a good grab at in between rounds.
Oh, he was tagged, Noctor.
Chewy landed. Oh! Jim was up there waiting for
This
it.
is winding the clock back 20 years to behind the sheds on the oval at school when the windmill was the most successful punch of them all.
Got one behind the ear there, Johnny Noctor. That would have hurt.
Like I said, our wishes tonight to a regular face out in the boxing. Terry Stewart, get well, hospital today, out and all good.
Punch out of there, boys. Don't hold. Punch out.
Thanks, Terry.
That one was from the boots from Chewy.
Right. Step back. Box.
Charlie Lucas will be enjoying this. Oh, a little bit more from Johnny Noctor. And he caught Hanlon there
punch
down
away.
low. Chewy was hitting the midsection. I think Noctor may have a little more petrol there.
Right. Box.
I think it's a bit more madness. I think he's the crazier of the two.
Stop. Okay. Box.
Just looked over the corner, Angelo Hyder, he's got a big grin in his face. He's enjoying this.
Noctor with the left hand, just can't find range with the right hand.
Step back.
The lead hand's
Okay, box.
finding the mark. Irregularly at that, but it is finding the mark. There it is. The right hand is not putting the punches together as Angelo would have liked.
Scots are just missing with their best shots.
Oh, hang on with the big right hand.
Step back.
He telegraphed that from about 500 metres away.
Break. Let him go.
Pretty tight.
Box.
It didn't start in a technical or in a pretty fashion, and it's not going to get any better in that regard. A little bit of feeling in this one, and if you have a look over the eyes of this man, Robert Hanlon, both of them are marked up, both of them are bruised. That left one on the verge of splitting just underneath the eyebrow.
Use your angles. Use that jab. You've got to use that jab.
In that round?
Yeah, alright. So you've got to pick your work rate up a little bit, but stay in the centre of the ring and stay calm. Use your jab. You see that body shot you caught him with? Let's see more of him, okay? You know that right hand on the back of the ribs? Let's see you do that as well. But you've got to lead up your jab. Okay? Plant your feet, Robbie. Okay, your feet are coming up off the ground. Plant your feet. Use your jab. Look for that right hand. You've got to look for that right hand, okay? And these hands here, mate, they don't leave here. Keep them up.
We have moved into the second half of our professional
Wait for it,
opener.
boys. Wait for it.
4 2 rounds. Johnny Noctor in the black trunks and Robert Hanlon in the blue. Noctor sticking out that left hand and stops Hanlon's progression with a short right.
Don't know, boys.
And now with Noctor against the ropes.
Step back. Okay, Bob.
It's funny, Andy. I think the viewers at home, I think they don't realise the gloves the boys are wearing, they're 10-ounce gloves. They're not a lot of them. It's basically like when you're back at home with your brother and you wrap your arms, teeth out, and you go to work. There's not a lot there. And so these guys are tough guys, you know. They're fairly inexperienced. They haven't had a lot of training, but they're hanging in there. There you go. All good left hooks from the top.
When you put it into perspective, these two guys, whilst they don't look technically brilliant, if you're in 99% of bars around Australia and something started, these two guys would fare better than most.
Well, I don't know how well they fare, but they definitely have a dig. I think they've been in the bar longer than they've been in the gym.
Great. Okay, Fox. Don't turn around,
I respect the fact that the boys are getting that home. Real good dig. Put on a good show. It's not
right hand from Robert Hanlon. Johnny Noctor is telling anyone that wants to listen, I'm
He's
all
okay,
right.
apparently. He wants to go on, I think. Gee, that was a big hit.
That's the second time in 8 or 9 months we've seen Johnny Noctor put fair on his backside. Last time on Big Time Boxing it was Sean Robb. Look at this for a right hand.
Boom.
Temple shot.
They're the ones that have the most damage. They just put the light straight out there or they're right on the end of the chin.
Just caught him on the edge.
As I was saying, Andy, the gloves aren't very big, mate, so they have a lot of damage. Bang. Yeah, temple shot.
1 minute 12, round number 3, and it was a big shot from that man, Robbie Hanlon.
The way the Hobo was going back, mate, it was only a matter of time before one of them. They were both letting big shots go, and Noctor copped it.
Let's go to Rick Powell for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, as referee Charlie Lucas will now call our fighters to centre ring. The fight being stopped in 1 minute and 12 seconds of round number 3. Your winner from the blue corner, Robert Chewy Hanlon.
Chewy, the train driver, Monday to Friday, gets the victory here at the Central Coast Leagues Club. A heavyweight bout you have just seen. Let's take a look at how the heavyweights line up around Australia as of the end.